Hello students and seekers of general truths. In this video, we will build on what we're learning about equations and how to graph them. We already talked about the solution of an equation. Now let's talk about a graph. So the graph of an equation, in two variables is the set of points. So in a coordinate plane that represents all solutions to the equations. Okay, so one thing that this is hinting at here is that there are infinitely many solutions to a lot of these equations that we're going to see. Okay? A linear equation is an equation whose graph is a line, hence the word linear. You see the word line in there. Okay, so let's take a look now at an example. Okay, so keep in mind one more time, the graph of an equation is the set of points, and there are probably infinitely many of them. And in most of the examples that we're going to do, we're going to see the result of it looking like a line. So looking at this example here, graph the equation 3y equals x. And what this means is to graph all of the points, right? The graphing an equation is to graph an equation means to graph all of the solutions. And there's a lot of them, right? But these particular types of equations are going to be lines. So we really only need 2 points. And so what we're going to do here is we're just going to plug in or select some number for x and then figure out what the y value must be for that to be true. So you can plug in almost anything you want. So let's plug in something simple. Let's say if x was 0, what would y be equal to? And we'll solve it over here. We would have 3y is equal to 0 minus 3. So 3y is equal to negative 3. And y is equal to negative 1. Okay? So if x is 0, y must be negative 1. Let's try another point. Maybe let's say that x was 4. And again, these points that we're selecting here, you can pick anything you want. Right? I like to pick numbers that are relatively small and relatively simple to solve. So 4 is a good number. So if x was equal to 4, we would have 3y is equal to 4 minus 3. So 3y would be equal to 4 minus 3 is 1. So y would be 1/3 or 0.33333, 0.3 repeating. Okay. So now we have a couple points here, 0, negative 1, and 4, 1/3. And now we can start graphing, right? When you're graphing, use a ruler. Neatness counts, not just because it looks nice, but it also avoids errors and it makes our correct answer very clear. Okay, so you can see here I have my axes drawn in. Use a ruler in yours. Always label your axes. That should be x. That's the vertical axis is going to be y. Always label your scale. So this is 1, 2. Don't assume that's just a scale. Just label the scale. Okay, and then we're going to graph our point. 0, negative 1. So that, let me change up the colors here. That's going to be this dot right there, right? The x coordinate is 0, y is negative 1. 4, 1/3. So we're going to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1/3. So that's about right there. Okay. So these are 2 solutions to this equation, but we want all the solutions. Now, because this is a linear equation, we can give all of the solutions pretty quickly just by drawing a line through those 2 points. All right, so there you have it. Every single point on this green line is in fact a solution to this equation. Okay? So this point right here is a solution. This point right here is a solution. So let me give you an example, right? So let's say we go out to here. This point here, what is the coordinate of this point? That's 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this coordinate here is 6, 1. Okay, this will be a solution to the problem, to the equation for sure. If we take 1 and plug it in for y, we get 3 times 1 equals x is 6 minus 3. Okay. On the right side we get 3, on the left side we get 3. They're equal to each other. So any single point that you pick on this line, those exact coordinates will be precisely satisfactory, will make this equation true. Because that's what we mean by graphing the equation. Okay. All right, so we're going to end this here. And again, we'll start another video that walks us through some more examples of graphing an equation. As always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.